Arches National Park, Canyonlands, Mesa Verde. These are just a few of the amazing sights you can find within a day's drive from Denver. And today, Adventure Archives is exploring them all. We'll journey across Utah and Colorado, witnessing breathtaking geological wonders, exploring quaint mountain towns, experiencing history up close and personal, and having a whole lot of fun along the way. So join us on this wild, laughter-filled journey across the American Southwest.
We headed west along Highway 70, a drive I've done many times, including at the end of our last road trip.
But this time, we were seeing new sights on our journey ahead. Our first stop was Grand Junction, Colorado, to spend the night. The next day, we'd explore both Arches and Canyonlands National Parks, then make a quick stop at the town of Moab before spending the night at Mesa Verde National Park. Then, we would tour the cliff dwellings of the park before heading to the Four Corners Monument. And finally, we'd spend the night at Pagosa Springs, Colorado to enjoy the natural hot springs.
Our past road trips have always been fun, but being cooped up in a car can lead to tensions, even with the best of friends. So Robby wanted to see how everyone was feeling.
Thomas, how's the driving going?
It's going. Done this one a few times before.
Everybody's still in everybody's good graces.
Thomas was like, Andrew, we gotta form alliances.
The landscape changed as we drove further west, and we passed through impressive tunnels that bored through the mountains, revealing beautiful scenery on the other side.
Along the way, we hit a traffic jam, which gave us a craving for some refreshments.
It's time for a fine evening of sparkling water. Evening ruined! Come on.
Thomas, you want one?
I'm good.
They're room temperature.
The traffic eventually cleared, and we continued driving. Along the way, we passed by Vail, a glitzy ski resort town that's been operating since the 60s.
We journeyed deeper into the mountains, where colorful rocky bluffs surrounded the highway. Evening was setting in, and we figured it was about time to stop for supper.
We had found a nice barbecue joint in the town of Eagle, but now we had to make the hard decision of what to order.
Sounds like a bad idea.
I did a pulled pork sandwich, and I feel like you are always disappointed by that.
I was going to say,
That's a good point.
Let me rethink my choice.
I might go for the ribs.
I'm getting the half chicken.
You got the receipt.
I like my chicken having the bone in. Let's go for the low-calorie hydrator. G2. It's the sequel to G1.
Yeah, the barbecue sauce. There you go. They don't fall off the bone, but they're very good.
Cabbage, greens. Cabbage is okay, greens are really good. Smoked wings, potato salad, marinated coleslaw. Very good.
Now it's a road trip.
Yeah.
The sunset's beautiful.
I think we all needed that break out of the car.
This bodes well.
As the sun set and we continued our drive west on I-70, we passed through Glenwood Canyon, a roughly 12-mile stretch of road that winds above the Colorado River. The road goes through the mountains at points, and you can sometimes see trains, including the California Zephyr that travels from Lake Michigan to California. The canyon is also home to some amazing sights like the hike to Hanging Lake.
Bryan had missed our previous two road trips, and it was great to finally have the full gang together for this one.
Almost 2 years later, you're finally getting that road trip.
Getting that road trip.
And both of those, they started as like a really treacherous, strenuous mountain hike and got canceled last minute and turned into a joyous vacation. It was because it was like a hard hike that Bryan was like, yeah, I'm not going to use my time off for this.
From ground zero, this was a road trip. There was no hiking ever.
Dusk fell, and as we drove towards the setting sun, we noticed an entire hillside that was smoldering with embers from a wildfire.
That one down there, that's real.
I think they said they're evacuating people within like a 1 mile radius.
The fire was happening near the town of Rifle and was one of the several fires that had started on July 10th from a lightning storm. When we passed by it, the fire was in the process of being contained.
After that, we entered Grand Junction, where we'd be staying at a hotel for the night.
We opened the door and it was a pretty ordinary room.
Yeah, I mean, it's no yurt.
Check this out, though. Check this out.
Although we did have a nice patio that was seemingly right next to someone's backyard.
What have you?
Look at the single hotel ballroom chair.
Gotta get our money's worth. We're in Hawaii now. Got some toucans and some palm trees in my Hawaiian shirt.
One of the best purchases I've ever made.
Before we did this trip, we were arguing over whether we should get a hotel or a yurt, and Thomas was insistent that we get a hotel, but we outvoted him. And then they said, sorry, the yurt is unavailable.
Would have loved to be in that yurt right now.
Look how happy Thomas is. He's like, hotel, yes!
We could be getting up to yurt-shaped shenanigans.
What they're not telling you is the yurt is in just someone's backyard, and it's not a big backyard.
This isn't someone's backyard.
After settling in, we engaged in some mindless indoor activities, like playing video games and watching an Arnold Schwarzenegger movie.
We woke up at dawn the next day. We wanted to get an early start, as we still had some distance to drive to our next destination.
This has been a hotel.
Today, we would continue west on Interstate 70, making our way to Arches National Park. We were also planning to visit Canyonlands National Park and Moab before making our way to Mesa Verde, where we were hoping to grab a nice dinner at the park's fancy restaurant, the Metate Room.
Before long, we crossed the border into Utah.
Here, rugged stony mesa cliffs intermingled with soft sandy hills that had been conspicuously shaped by wind and water.
As we drove, we passed by Papa Joe's Gas and Go, a strange and quirky gas station full of oddities.
We also passed by Canyonlands National Park.
So we're actually driving 30 minutes past Canyonlands to get to Arches first, because it's probably going to be more crowded, right?
Yep.
Yeah, last time we were here, me and Thomas wanted to go to Arches, but the line went all the way out to the entrance. And right now, there is no line. Although the line was short, it still took a while to get to the booth, but we were sure to have all of our stuff ready to go.
Wow. Thank you so much. Appreciate it.
Have a good one.
You too.
Good work.
It's funny how we get the same feeling, like getting off the plane or checking out at the store. It's like, get your stuff ready, man.
Now, we ascended into Arches National Park, which was also a filming location for Indiana Jones and the Last Crusade. The opening scene with young Indy was filmed here. A lot of westerns were filmed here.
This is like Garden of the Gods times a million.
As we drove through the park, we passed by several distinct landmarks, including Phallus Pillar and Balanced Rock.
But the first thing we were getting out of the car to see was unquestionably the park's most iconic landmark, Delicate Arch.
Wow, so crowded already. Plenty of spots though. From the parking lot, we headed to the trailhead. The sun and the heat were intense, and Jean-Claude Van Damme Drew had adjusted his attire to stay cool.
I think, Andrew, you're turning more into Johnny Cage than...
I was debating bringing the Van Damme pants back for this road trip.
Why didn't you?
It's too hot.
Nearby, we saw this western whiptail lizard, which seemed to dance as it skittered about.
As we hiked, Thomas talked a bit about Delicate Arch.
You'll probably recognize it. But it is kind of like one of those things where it's like appreciate it while we've got it, because there's no guarantee that the delicate arch is going to be around much longer.
Although the forces that shape this landscape happen over a geological timescale, arches have fallen in recent years, including Wall Arch in 2008, as well as Double Arch just last year.
You know what's really nice is not having a big heavy pack.
Oh, yeah.
I forget what it's like to hike without a big heavy pack.
I was just thinking about that. This is just literally a walk in the park. So one thing with this desert sort of region is it's super important to actually stay on the trail, because even though the soil kind of just looks like sandy soil, there's something called a desert crust, which is made of algae and lichens and things like that. And it's just sort of this bioorganism that just covers the soil. And what it does is it helps retain moisture, and it also gives nutrients to the soil for other plants to use. And it also prevents erosion because it kind of forms this living network that binds all the soil particles together. And just by stepping on it, you could kill something that's grown for hundreds and hundreds of years. So that's also, I think, what's helping all these plants grow, besides it just being in a lower area where there's more moisture. But
Though we had gotten here early, we were still surprised by the relative lack of a crowd.
We are coming in the middle of July, where you don't need timed reservations. And I think that's because it's the off-peak season here. We were looking at the weather and like, oh, 90 degrees, that's not as bad, but man, it's feeling pretty bad. And in addition to the desert heat, there was also a decent bit of uphill on this trail. But the beautiful scenery around us kept us going.
And the stunning desert scenery inspired in me more epiphanies about Johnny Cage.
You two are different eras of Johnny Cage. Thomas is Johnny Cage post-movie success. Andrew's during it.
Ouch.
This is a beefier hike than I expected. Not that it's that beefy, but...
Well, I think, if you're looking at your concern, can you do it or not? If you're not really used to hiking and everything, it's going to feel challenging. But it's one of those that, if you're in decent shape, you probably could complete here. It turns out, I may have spoken too soon.
A lady had sprained her ankle and was having a difficult time getting back to the parking lot.
I think Thomas is just making sure everything's okay, and he might help someone down the rocks so that they're at least back on flat ground. I think that speaks a lot to the need to be really safe in the sun, especially in the desert. Make sure you got sunscreen and sun protection. And that's why I've gone full Johnny Cage mode.
Bryan, where's Andrew's hat?
I don't know. It's a good question.
Maybe you should ask your mom where your hat is.
Johnny Cage doesn't need a hat.
Okay, well, Thomas said that we should go ahead and go, but since he's been here before, he sacrificed for the group. So thank you, Thomas. Good luck to the lady. Let's get to the top.
From here, the trail led to an area with more patches of shrubs and greenery. So this is one of the oak species that grows out here in the west. I believe it's black oak. Looks super different from any oak trees you'd see out east. And one of the key things is the leaves are way smaller. And we talked a bit about this last time at Catalina Island, but the reason the leaves are so small is so they give off less moisture, so that they can retain more moisture throughout the day when it's hot out. And that way they can actually survive in this desert environment. It's really interesting. You can see just how water has shaped this landscape. Like, you can literally see the contours on the rocks. You see pockets of soil and sediment that have built up where there's now plants growing. But yeah, just all this erosion is so clear in this sort of landscape. A lot of the arches were shaped because there was a deposit of a lot of salt underneath, and eventually soil accumulated on top and turned into rock. And that in turn morphed the salt underneath because it was too brittle or too weak to support all that rock. And that's why you get the arches today.
These impressive tectonic forces, in conjunction with weathering and erosion, continue shaping the landscape today, from its smooth sandstone hills to its massive bluffs.
Even before reaching Delicate Arch, we witnessed beautiful scenery, as well as some excitable wildlife.
We continued hiking, and further ahead was a small arch that acted as a window to see the main attraction. But we wanted to see the arch up close and personal, so we kept on.
And the further we walked, the more impressed we were by everything we saw.
All of this could just be the attraction that I'd be
Yeah.
really impressed. But before long, we had reached Delicate Arch. Delicate Arch is by far the park's most iconic landscape, and it was one of the places my grandpa from Taiwan wanted to see during his visit to the US. My grandpa had seen this in pictures and had always wanted to come here, but they ended up not being able to get up this close because the hike was a little too hard. So he only saw it from a distance, I think. So my dad was very adamant that we come here and take a look, which we were always going to do anyway, but
It's pretty impressive.
yeah. Yeah, seeing it in person and with like the actual landscape surrounding it is something different too.
It is weird how many times I've seen this arch and had no idea what it actually was.
Yeah. Wow, it's amazing how colorful the negative space behind it is too.
Yeah,
It's just like so blue.
like a picture frame, basically.
It's even more surreal seeing it this close. And also, if you look behind it, you can see some other arches in the distance too.
Oh yeah.
This is like
yeah.
perfect frame for the rest of the park.
I think this is actually, well, I guess in Red River Gorge you can go right under the arch. But this is pretty wild.
Yeah,
Wow.
this is surreal. Look at the sunlight just right behind that rock. The wind here too is just so like funneling
Oh yeah,
right
it funnels
through here.
right
Yeah.
through it, yeah.
The wind is really
Yeah,
picking up.
the wind is impressive. Holy cow! Is that always like that, or did we just get lucky?
I think we just got lucky.
I don't know.
This is pretty incredible.
Okay.
Should let somebody else get in here.
Yeah.
It really was impressive seeing the arch in person, not just because a photograph can only show you so much, but also because we got to experience the surrounding environment within which it resides.
Seeing ravens alighting upon the rocks reminded us that this arch is not just some artifact in a museum, but an integral part of a living, ever-changing environment.
As we enjoyed the view, Thomas eventually caught up to us and gave us an update.
Luckily, he was able to use the satellite feature on his phone to contact the local Moab rescue services to provide assistance for the fallen hiker.
Yeah, they're waiting with her right now until they bring out either stretchers or some crutches.
Thankfully, it seemed things were okay, so we continued exploring.
This is just as impressive.
Hidden behind the area surrounding Delicate Arch was a stretch of impressive scenery. Rock walls pockmarked with small caves, strange little rock formations, and stunning desert vistas.
And off in the distance, we also spotted a large black-tailed jackrabbit darting through the shrubs.
I don't know if we're gonna go to it today, but there's an arch in Canyonlands. And when I saw it, I was like, well, it's big, but it's not that big. I did not feel that way about this one. This one's pretty cool.
That's funny, we were just talking. When you first saw it, you thought it was going to be a lot smaller. What?
I didn't know you had those sunglasses on. You are Johnny K. I think growing up, I always thought the arch was like enough for like one person to maybe walk through.
The whole time we were hiking, I was expecting some point where we would be able to see the arch in the distance as we made our way to it. And it was literally, you did not see it right up until you were there.
In my head, the hike was like a big flat desert area, and you just see the arch sticking out. Like, I didn't expect all the terrain.
It's not as crowded as I thought.
No.
Yeah, it's not too bad.
It's the heat. I mean, if you stay hydrated, it's not that bad.
The wind is really helping right now.
Yeah, the breeze is really nice.
Pretty impressive.
You guys ready?
Yeah, let's do it.
The arch had been amazing to experience, but there was still much more to see around the park. So we began our hike back to the trailhead.
And along the way, we passed by some desert plants.
So two of the dominant trees that you see in this area are pinyon and juniper. And these gnarly looking ones are juniper shrubs. You can see just how twisted the trunks are, and we've got this classic looking juniper needle where it's not quite like pine needles, but it is an evergreen bush. And then down here we've got Mormon tea, which is in the genus Ephedra. And it's called Mormon tea because Mormons currently, or at one point, were not allowed to drink coffee or caffeine. And they would make tea with this to have sort of a stimulant. It contains ephedrine in it, which is something that's also used medically for various ailments, which now escape me. Yeah, it's got these little spindly little green leaves. Very distinct looking plant. Mormon tea has also been traditionally used to produce a yellow-green, tan, or red dye for rugs and other textiles.
I might have already asked you before, but what is up with the green? The turquoise, yeah.
I think it's the type of minerals that are, obviously it's some type of mineral that's in it that gives it that green hue.
Copper.
Could be.
Copper tends to weather green, just like that. While copper can cause this coloration in rocks, it was most likely due to volcanic ash and iron in a chemically reduced state.
Up ahead, we saw the ranger was still watching over the injured lady from earlier.
We continued hiking down the trail, but before leaving, there was one more thing we wanted to check out that we had bypassed on our way in. Nearby was a trail leading to some well-preserved Ute petroglyphs.
Whoa! They're really there.
It really makes the history of it real to you,
Yeah.
Because you can see the etching in the rock and just imagine someone being up there.
It looks like someone could have just done it yesterday.
Yeah.
It seems so fresh and well preserved.
I don't know.
Do they know the history of that?
They said different tribes interpret this differently. So I don't know if it's clear, but I think we were talking, the Ute people have lived in this area for a while. And there are horses up there. So this is sometime after the introduction, I should say reintroduction of the horses.
It's interesting because that gives it a date, like a cutoff of where how far back in history it is. But you can also see like bighorn sheep, and it looks like a little coyote or something.
Yeah, or dog or something, yeah.
And there's something to the left there that looks a little worn out too.
Yeah. Looks like a triceratops.
I cannot believe how well preserved those are. With the heat and the sand and the rain, like I would have figured it'd be a little bit less obvious, but it is really clear.
I know that there are some cave paintings that are literally done with like pigment made from soil and stuff, but these look more like actual etchings in the rocks.
Yeah.
Which is why it's called a petroglyph. These petroglyphs were likely made in the 1600s, but the oldest known petroglyphs date back to 50,000 years ago in Western Australia. Near the petroglyphs was the historic Wolfe Ranch. So this wooden shack, I don't know how old it is, but we're gonna see this in Mesa Verde as well. A lot of times structures out here are built with wood from juniper or cedar. And that wood is so well preserved because it's just impregnated with like resin and it doesn't really biodegrade, especially in an environment like this. We'll talk more about it at Mesa Verde, but sometimes these can just stand for centuries. You can even see they've used juniper bark here to kind of line it and insulate it a little bit. And this stuff is also really great tinder.
What's in there? Is it a table?
Yeah, there's a little table. Oh, there's a little shed built into the ground here too. There's a pile of sticks in there. Some old rusty farming tools out here.
We also saw some tumbleweeds laying against a rickety old fence.
Oh, yeah.
And as we looked around, we noticed park officials bringing in a stretcher to help out the injured lady.
Well, that's cool. It's like a unicycle stretcher.
This is an impressive truck.
That is a super impressive truck.
Yeah.
Wow. Look at that thing. Look at the wheels on that.
After that, we enjoyed some snacks.
Oh,
Very soft.
warm seltzer, anyone?
Oh, that hits the spot.
The sun blinded me immediately when I looked up. Oh, nice. I had to compensate for the wind.
All right, this scene's carried on long enough.
Now, it was on to explore the rest of the park, starting with the fiery furnace overlook.
You can physically see the impact that these footsteps have on this soil crust.
Oh, wow.
Look how clearly imprinted they are. Remember, your steps matter.
It was a short jaunt to a lookout that gave us a panoramic view of the fiery furnace, a unique section of the park that is host to rare desert plants, ephemeral pools, and rocky formations like slot canyons, hoodoos, and arches.
From this vantage point, we could see the furnace's many red spires, which were streaked with sections of white sandstone, likely caused by water dissolving the iron content of the rock.
Now, it was back to the car to head to our next destination. We were headed further north in the park towards the Devil's Garden trailhead in search of more arches.
Along the way, we passed by more stunning rock formations which would have been worth the price of admission on their own, including Skyline Arch.
Once we were at the trailhead, we made sure to refill our empty bottles with precious water before Robby and I headed out to the Tunnel Arch and Pine Tree Arch, which weren't far from the parking lot, hidden among the impressive landscape.
Did you say that this is like Garden of the Gods on steroids?
Yeah.
That is extremely accurate.
This wasn't machined through, was it?
I don't think so.
It's so flat.
Wow.
It's
This feels like a movie set.
Yeah.
It's nice alley. Yeah. Nice and cool. The scale is hard to get across. It was really big.
It's always a different experience altogether to just like actually be in front of it. In case you were really cold in this heat, this is really perfect tinder on this juniper tree. See how all that bark is just like shredded already?
And it's full of resins too?
Yeah, yeah. When we were in Monument Valley, we had a fire using juniper wood, and it was so fragrant because of all that resin. Yeah.
So this is Tunnel Arch. I still don't see an arch yet though. Oh, up right, it's right there. Yeah, there it is.
Really curious if walking all the way to this area will actually give us the best view of the arches.
What do you think? Is it a 35% better view?
15. Well, from here you can see a little rock formation
Oh,
through.
no, yeah, this is 35% better.
Yeah. It's quite nice.
Yeah.
Tunnel Arch was an impressive sight, and next to it was a second, smaller opening in the rock face.
After enjoying the view, we continued on to the next landmark.
Okay, I think Pine Tree Arch is only 0.2 miles, so we're going to go ahead and try to see it. Bryan and Thomas will just have to wait. Something just occurred to me. We've been to places where we've said it's looked like this before, but this is the one place where it really does look like Spaceman Spiff.
Well, a lot of that was based on stuff like this too.
Yeah, I'm sure.
Landscapes like this in Monument Valley and the Southwest in general. If there were ever an alien environment on Earth, this is the one.
Yeah, that's pretty impressive.
It's literally like a picture frame for the view behind it. The red rocks contrast with the bright blue sky is so striking. Woo! Pretty good echo too.
Whoop, whoop. Oh, it echoes and then it stops.
Yeah, yeah. Whoop! That's weird.
That is so weird.
It's like it echoes and then just escapes through the arch.
Although Pine Tree Arch is not one of the more well-known arches in the park, it was undoubtedly an impressive sight to behold. We felt small amid its towering presence, and the way it framed the scenery made us appreciate the surrounding landscape even more.
One thing I wonder is how do people decide what is like the big attraction? Because this is a super cool arch, and there's nobody here.
Yeah, Delicate Arch, I guess, is particularly unique in how it looks, but I also feel like it's kind of a feedback loop where because it's famous, then more people go and see it.
Yeah.
But yeah, this was nice because there's like hardly anyone here.
Yeah. So tell me, is this sage perhaps?
This is indeed sage. I kind of rub it and smell it.
Oh, I can smell it.
Yeah, it's strong, right?
Yeah. It's very sausagey. We smelled that on the last trip, right?
Yeah, I think so. It's all related. Different kind of sage, but yeah.
This trail also leads further to the iconic landscape arch. Unfortunately, our time was limited, so we headed back to the trailhead where Thomas and Bryan were waiting for us.
Howdy. What's going on?
How was it?
It was really good. Really good.
The whole thing?
No. We didn't go to Landscape Arch, but we went to the other two. It would have been like another almost a mile from where we went.
Okay.
We got another view of Skyline Arch on our way back south. Now, we were headed to some more well-known arches. The north and south window arches, turret arch, and the double arch.
But first, it was time to indulge in some road trip snacks.
And we're going to open this so there's no Chad.
Brilliant.
Whoa.
Wow, it totally sidesteps the dangling Chad argument. No Chads, only openings.
Nothing dangling here.
As we drove through the colorful landscape, we again passed by Balanced Rock and Ham Rock.
We now entered what's known as the window section of the park, a vast area surrounded by incredible, otherworldly rock formations.
From the trailhead, it would be a short 1-mile loop to see the windows arch and turret arch, but the heat was definitely getting to us.
I'm looking at Andrew's face right now, and he's contemplating. He's like, do I really want to do this?
No, it's fine. The heat is always like, ugh.
Thomas doesn't have any water.
No.
Andrew doesn't have any water. Go get some water. What are you guys doing? This is like safety. This is not even...
I don't think we're going to do the whole mile hike. I'm going to be honest, I'm going to get up there and be like, okay, you guys do what you need to do. I'm done.
This is funny.
After a bit of hiking, we had arrived at North Window Arch, which was an impressive sight to behold.
Man, there's like rocks jammed up in there. I'm like, when are those gonna fall down?
Oh, yeah.
I don't want to stand under that.
The massive scale of the arch was almost dizzying, but just as impressive as the rock formation itself was the scenery that was revealed behind it.
I was not expecting this view on the other end.
Yeah.
Also, the wind again is just like so
The wind
nice.
is amazing over these arches, man.
Actually, I think the bigger and grander the arch, the neater it is. Turret arch loomed in the distance as we continued around the loop. But before heading there, we wanted to check out the south window arch.
This is a good park. I've been to lots of parks that are whelming. This is pretty overwhelming.
Yeah, you know, usually the experience of like being a tourist at a national park, it can be fun sometimes it's a little eh. This is pretty fun though, just because you're rewarded with such extraordinary sights.
Back in the day, we might have scoffed at the idea of experiencing a national park without hiking out into the backcountry. But Arches, with its countless breathtaking sights, might have made us reconsider that stance.
Now, it was time to head to Turret Arch.
The unique shape of this arch definitely made it stand out, even amongst its impressive peers. And the closer you got to the arch, the more incomprehensible its scale became.
Now, we made our way back to the trailhead, and Robby checked to see if Thomas had turned into a desiccated husk without proper hydration.
Did you need water or no?
No,
You good?
I'm good, but like, when I get back to the car, I'm going to drink water. I'm good.
Wish you had that water during the hike. That was good water during the hike, wasn't it?
It was a little warm and plasticky, but it helped. You know what? I didn't need water either. Right, Thomas? Thomas and Andrew Alliance continued.
At this point, the heat was starting to take its toll on us.
We've talked about this literally a million times, but we got to repeat it. The best trips are when you can't wait to get there, and then when you're done, you can't wait to go.
Yeah.
And after we see this arch, we're getting out of here.
It's gotta be like 95 right now? Higher?
I've kind of been really sick all week, and it's starting to creep back up on me today here. So I'm going to sit in the car while you guys do this one. All right.
Oh, that's not good. This double arch was probably formed, you know, as normal arches are, but because there's the opening at the top, that was likely a puddle or some sort of dip
that just kept collecting water and eroding until it broke all the way through. So it's not like two separate arches. There was like one whole thing that just got eroded from the top and opened up. These caves to the right kind of are a good illustration of how arches can form, except they just haven't eroded all the way through. We can see how all the erosion has just dug stuff out. We approached the arches, and again, the massive scale of them was even more impressive up close. It was great being able to climb all around the rocks below them and to lie down and enjoy the view.
The rock is still very hot.
It's still hot?
Yeah.
Wow, it is, yeah.
As we climbed deeper into the arches, we paused a moment to take everything in. Sometimes you just need to be in the present and remember that what you're seeing isn't something out of a fantasy or sci-fi movie, but is a real, existing wonder of nature.
Hikes to these arches are always hot and in the sun, but once you get to the arches, it always feels cool and just really comfortable. And just lying up there, looking up at the arches was such a relaxing moment.
It's always a cool thing to get closer to the arches and have a different perspective and how much it just starts to loom over you as you get closer.
I think the thing that stands out to me the most is just how big they are. Because when you see them from a distance, you're like, oh, that's a cool arch, cool. But then you don't really realize that if you could see it from that far back, when you actually get up to it, they're massive.
Yeah. One thing about these caves is if you listen carefully, you can actually hear birds chirping. And if you look closely, you'll see little splotches of white where birds have pooped, and there's even a nest in the cliff. I'm no ornithologist, but I believe this was a raven's nest.
I hope Thomas is still alive. He might be asleep. No, I just saw his head move. He's alive.
Yeah.
You surviving?
I'm doing better now. Now, we deliberated on what our next stop should be.
Okay, we were thinking about doing a little bit of an inefficient route and going to Moab to eat, but we decided we're just going to stop at a gas station and then go to Canyonlands first because it makes more sense to do that directionally.
We'd have to backtrack more if we went to Moab first.
Yeah.
Because it's to the south of us and Canyonlands is to the north.
So Moab will basically be dinner.
Late lunch, early dinner, and then we can have
We do drinks at the Metate room.
could do drinks. Yeah. See how I'm feeling. But
Yeah. I'll do a drink there by myself.
Stunning scenery rolled by on either side of our car as we made our way back out of the park.
Tonight, we were headed to Mesa Verde, and we were hoping to enjoy a meal or at least a drink at their fancy lodge restaurant, the Metate room. The only problem was that it closed at 9 p.m., and we had a fairly tight schedule.
Before long, we were back on the road. In lieu of a gas station, we stopped to get some cold drinks at Moab Giants, a quirky attraction and convenience store right before the entrance to Canyonlands National Park.
Look at this logo here. That's the arch we just saw, and those ladders are where we're going to be climbing tomorrow.
Now, was that noise I was just hearing music?
Yeah.
Okay. I thought it was like dinosaurs moaning or something.
After grabbing our drinks and enjoying the AC for a bit, it was back to the car.
I asked for sweet tea and I got unsweetened tea, so I had to add my own sweetener.
Why didn't you just tell her?
That's fine. I will.
You had one job, and it was to pull the right lever.
We now entered Canyonlands National Park. We didn't have anything too elaborate in mind here. We were mostly planning to drive through it and stop at some of the scenic overlooks before heading to Moab.
howdy. Thank you so much. Once we were in the park, we decided to turn onto a branching road in search of interesting landmarks that none of us had seen before.
Okay, so me and Thomas have both been here before, but neither of us have been to Upheaval Dome, and it's about 5 miles on this road here.
This bra bomb better be worth it, nerdlinger.
I make no guarantees. The sign's saying something about hiking not recommended. Hold on.
Robby, we got to go from there
Uh-huh.
up to this junction,
Yeah.
then up to that overlook.
Yeah, it's only like 0.1 miles, right?
No, this is 0.5 to the first overlook.
Yeah,
Oh, 0.5, okay, man, 0.5, come on, man.
it's a mile. No, we don't got the time for this.
I know, but we drove all the way over here already.
I gotta side with Thomas on this.
Yeah, this one. It's uphill. No.
Only siding because
I want to spend more time looking at views.
Well, let's look at the picture at least. Let's see what it is. Okay, that's a nice dome. All right.
that's the most
Okay, dear viewer, I tried. You can blame them.
that's the most whelming picture I've ever seen. Look, if it was earlier. If it was early,
Sure.
I'd be making alliances with you.
Yeah.
But it's later, so I'm making alliances.
I don't want to be driving in the dark.
Thomas wants to go to the Metate room and sip on fine wine. And I'm with you.
Yeah.
I believe in you,
Yeah.
Thomas.
Yeah.
I'll be really honest. I didn't look that closely. I just saw that line's way shorter than the other lines.
This line looks short.
It's like all of the 12 years or 10 years of us doing advanced backpacking has just gone out the window. We forgot all our water.
That's because we're on vacation.
We're not looking at maps. We don't really have anything planned.
All right, let's go look at some canyons and land.
So we just did some calculations and found out that going to the Metate room is going to be impossible. So we're just gonna have to eat dinner in Moab. But Andrew is out here like Homer after he got kicked out of the all-you-can-eat seafood buffet.
What if there's a gift shop open late and they sell prickly pear margarita mix? And we just have our own Metate room experience on the lodge. What if they have a yurt there? The funny thing is I wasn't even originally planning to go to the Metate room at all. And then I brought it up. And Thomas was like, yeah. And then that in my head was like, yeah.
And then,
That in your head was Thomas came up with the idea.
and then I got hung out to dry as soon as you're like, Thomas wants to go to the Metate room.
I mean, blaming Thomas for things is a time-honored tradition.
All right, everyone out.
Yeah, I'm not sure if it was the time of day or time of year, but last time me and Thomas were here, it was packed, and we were all by ourselves here, almost.
We had now arrived at the Grand Viewpoint Overlook.
This is definitely a hell of a canyon. This could be the Grand Canyon. You could lie to someone and gaslight them.
That's true. That's true. From here, we had a great view of Meander Canyon.
What's cool is there's this whole flat area with this like white crust, and you can just see where the canyon has caved in. It's kind of like a cake, and the river is a knife cutting through the cake.
Are those roads down there?
Yeah, no, you can take a car down there. And that's one of the big appeals of Moab is there's an entrance near the city. I think it's kind of over there where that gap is. And then you can just spend your weekend exploring all throughout the canyons. I feel like when you pair Arches and Canyonlands together, you get both like these really interesting rock formations from Arches, but then you get these vast vistas from Canyonlands that probably the only other place in the US you could see something like this is the Grand Canyon. If it weren't for the depth, I would say this would rival the Grand Canyon, but the Grand Canyon goes really deep.
What's really cool is the coloration, because it just really adds the stark contrast to where it sinks into the ground.
The sign over there was saying that those mining roads are like really old. They just take a long time to heal. Because you were talking about like the crust.
Crust,
or whatever.
yeah. That makes sense, huh?
It's interesting though, this is a mesa on top of a mesa on top of a mesa.
Yeah, I was just thinking that.
Like tabletops on top of each
Because
other.
this already, it looks like a mesa, and then it's like, wait, we're higher up?
Yeah.
What?
Are those 14ers?
No, there are no 14ers in Utah.
Or are they 13ers?
Maybe, I don't know.
Utah, no 14ers.
12ers?
No idea.
Could anyone use a stimulant? There's plenty of ephedrine all around us.
Andrew's getting so desperate that he's not going to the Metate. He's like, I gotta forage some drinks.
Forge some prickly pear cactus.
All right, you wanna check out the other views?
Yeah.
Other views? Okay.
Other view? Oh, I was happy with this one.
Let me ask this question. How much did you enjoy Canyonlands just now?
I had a thought run through my head. I'm like, I cannot say this thought because it will add so much tension to this day.
You say it.
If we had skipped Canyonlands, we could have gone to the Metate road.
And may I point out, Canyonlands was not on the original itinerary.
Turn right, Buck Canyon. We're not done with Canyonlands yet.
We're gonna make this actually worth it. Gotta see at least 2 canyons.
Look, and we had the whole Overlook to ourselves.
You know what adds to this road trip is that the sun is just baking our brains. And so the level of insanity is even more heightened.
Okay, let's go. This is pretty. It's pretty. I think we're just a little loopy right now.
What's that Star Wars quote? Hold on, this was your operation to begin with.
Come on, look at that. Look at that. That's Grand Canyon-esque. Actually, even I can't justify this Overlook. This is... No, this is great, man. This is great. Come on.
The scenery here was objectively stunning, but after seeing so much of Arches and also having our brains melted in the heat, we were ready to get a move on.
It was unbelievably whelming.
Compared to the last view.
Yeah, I think we've earned our trip to Moab.
Yeah.
It's time for a lunch that we never had and a post-hike dinner that we've worked up a sweat for.
We made our way back up towards the park entrance, then continued north.
Eventually, we made it back to the main highway, and from here, Moab was only a short drive away.
We had made it to Moab, and I had been put in charge of choosing a restaurant for dinner.
Andrew, I reserve the right to complain at any moment about your choice.
I just chose it because the vibes pictures look okay.
Okay, all right. I'll complain. All right. Fine. No, I won't complain. I'll complain a little bit, but not too much. Before entering the restaurant, there were a couple of interesting things that caught our eye. What? It's like an adult version of Majora's Mask or something. These are the back of trucks.
You gotta be hot to sit on, right?
Yeah, try it.
And uncomfortable.
Surprisingly not that hot. I love a good little touristy mountain town like this.
We sat down and enjoyed the atmosphere of the restaurant and wasted no time ordering our food and drinks.
This is a mojito with prickly pear, which is why it's pink. Quite good, quite good. Do I taste the prickly pear? No idea.
Thomas got the chili cheese fries. This looks like it has like a world-class chili piled on top of it.
This is so limey. It's so good. Ooh. Like I need like citrus after today. That's exactly what I need here.
Wow, yeah, like you can smell it before you drink it. It tastes like beer, but there's like a lime candy that is sitting in the beer, but it's good.
Everybody put their forks in, and then and then for Four Nations Alliance, we're gonna split it 4 ways.
The treaty between the four
Robby,
nations.
you actually had to go. There you go. Here, take this one. That was fun. I don't want to drop mine.
You know, you don't want to get stains on the pristine white tank top, so yeah.
So this meatloaf has like chorizo and pork in it, apparently. Ooh, this is like eating a giant sausage. These vegetables are finely roasted. Quite tender, quite flavorful. That actually is really good.
Maybe we were all thinking the same thing, but I got the salad because I wanted to get some fiber.
Same.
Like on a road trip, you gotta get some fiber.
Yeah.
Fiber is almost non-existent on a road trip. This is dressing. I don't even like cucumbers, and I'm gonna eat the cucumber.
How is it?
I regret eating the cucumber.
I actually got the most plain burger because I usually don't like too much stuff like that. There's like too much activity going on.
First, you gotta put it together. Look at that.
Oh, yeah. Lettuce, tomatoes.
Oh, we're getting fiber tonight. Don't you
Two
worry
all-beef
about that.
patties.
Special sauce, lettuce, cheese, pickles, onions on a sesame seed bun.
Good?
Now Thomas and Bryan dug into their burgers topped with onion straws and macaroni poppers.
Look at what just fell out of his burger.
You know why Robby doesn't like this? It's the burger equivalent of a hanging chad.
Thomas is not amused by our antics. Let me eat in pizza.
And to top it all off, Bryan got a Moscow Mule.
Good gingery taste. Ooh, very good, very refreshing, very gingery. I've had one mojito, half a beer, and half of a Moscow Mule. We're in Hawaiian mode. So this is Kokopelli, which is like an indigenous deity. Yeah. All the stickers.
Before leaving, we walked behind where we parked to check out the food trucks Thomas and I had gone to last time we were here. And Andrew was ever vigilant for plants to identify.
Here's an invasive tree called Tree of Heaven. It's got these little scent glands on the back of the leaf, and they're bad for the environment.
Scent glands.
See how they have these like little, I don't know if it's scent glands, but they've got these little papules.
Oh, the papillon.
Yeah. Oh, this is a mulberry tree.
Oh.
It's past berry season though, so no berries for us.
Yo, dude, this is incredible.
Wait, is this different from last time?
Yeah, they didn't have these misters.
Look at this.
This is so awesome.
It's actually quite refreshing. As long as you stand like right in it. Have you ever had an affogato?
Yes, I have.
Well, I guess the
They're pretty good.
the coffee place is gone. It was right here before. I'm sorry, Thomas.
That's all right. Do you guys want ice cream or?
Nope.
No, I'm good.
I'm good to go.
All right, everybody happy? All right, let's go.
Before leaving Moab, we made a pit stop to fill up on gas, tidy up the car a bit, and grab some extra water just in case.
We rolled out and continued our journey south, just as the evening transitioned to dusk.
From Moab, we had a 2.5-hour drive to the Farview Lodge at Mesa Verde National Park. More scenes of the Southwest's unique landscape passed us by, seeming all the more mysterious in the dusk light.
The clouds seemed to mimic the contour of the rolling hills around us, which were silhouetted against a brilliant golden sky.
The scenery was beautiful, but it was a long drive after an already long day.
Thomas, you surviving?
I'm doing all right.
Bryan, you surviving?
Yes, so far I am.
Andrew, I'd ask you, but clearly you're thriving.
I'm bonanza-rific. I don't know how we're still driving, but everyone here has bad taste in podcasts, so. We just entered the park, but it's another 30 minutes because it's a windy road to the top of this Mesa Verde.
Dude, where are we? This feels like the start of some sort of Spirited Away or something.
Welcome to the Metate room.
The drive seemingly felt twice as long as it was supposed to, and we were tired of being cooped up in the car.
I'm trying to decide which of you I'm going to kill first.
Whoa.
Thank you.
Now you can use the high beams.
Trying. All of a sudden, we had come across a small group of horses on the road.
Your destination is on the right.
Well, this is I think that's the check-in area there.
We had finally arrived, and although the Metate room was closed, while the others got us checked in, I made an exciting discovery. There were alcoholic beverages still for sale.
Okay, so what's the name of that? Why don't you tell me what the name of that
I
is?
may not have been able to enjoy the Metate room, but I'm going to be able to enjoy a Metate Mexican lager.
I'm ready.
Look at the sky. Oh, look at that. That's
Oh, yeah, this is totally fine. Come on, man. This is fine. Come on, man.
Come on, son. Come on, son. Come on, son. Look at this. Look at this sky. You can see the Milky Way with your bare eyes.
Oh, wow, you can't what?
This is made with flaked maize, agave, and Neo-Mexicanus hops. Mexicanus? First beer opened 11:13 p.m. Oh, that's quite good.
This is a great room, man. Look at this. This is awesome.
I will say, when I stayed here 10 years ago, the pillows had a much more cabin-y look to them. And there were chocolates on the pillows. I think. But you know what?
But it's 3 pillows, man. That's not bad.
Yeah.
3 pillows for 2 people? That's 1.5 pillows each.
Anyone want some Metate luck?
We grabbed all our luggage while enjoying the stunning sight of the stars above us. Then, it was time for more shenanigans.
You look like Jason Scott Lee from the movie Dragon, the biopic of Bruce Lee. You're in your cheap apartment in Hong Kong, and tomorrow you gotta go back to your job washing dishes.
At Ruby Chow's in Seattle. I actually don't want to lie on this while I'm still filming.
After a very long day, we enjoyed the amazing night sky before turning in. We woke up around 7 a.m. We had a tour of a cliff dwelling scheduled for later in the morning, but before any of that, we brewed some of the room's complimentary coffee to get the day started. And we'd enjoy our coffee on the patio, which this time wasn't in someone's backyard.
We got some decaf. Cheers. Chink. Chink.
That smells like hotel. Well, it's actually cold out here.
Yeah, this is like refreshing mountain air.
Is winter coming sooner than that?
Probably not. Beautiful view.
Man, that's a great...
I wish we could sit here until checkout.
Yeah, me too. So Mesa Verde is known for its cliff dwellings, and they were built by the ancestral Pueblans, which is a group of people, also known as the Anasazi. But Anasazi is a word that the Navajo would call them, which means like ancient enemy. So sometimes the descendants of the ancestral Pueblans don't like using that terminology. But yeah, so they built these dwellings in the cliff sides, and we're going to go tour one. We're also going to see lots of metates. The ancestral Puebloans built the cliff dwellings in the late 1100s and early 1200s, but their descendants live on today in modern Puebloan tribes, including the Hopi, Zuni, Acoma, and Laguna. We enjoyed the brisk, quiet morning for just a little bit longer before getting in the car and heading out.
Now it was time for a real breakfast, which we would be enjoying at the Far View Terrace, just down the road.
We arrived at the parking lot, where we saw some evidence of the horses we had encountered last night, and then made our way towards the building.
Once inside, Thomas opted for the all-you-can-eat option, which included eggs, potatoes, biscuits, sausage, bacon, and more. Meanwhile, Bryan and I got an omelet. Mine had ham, cheese, onions, hatch green chilies, and mushrooms. And I also got something for dessert.
Got a chocolate chip cookie with M&M's. Incredibly mediocre cookie. If you ever wanted the experience of a complimentary breakfast, but you get to pay for everything, come here.
From the lodge, we were headed south. Our destination was the Balcony House, which Andrew said had been one of the most interesting cliff dwellings he toured during his first time here 10 years ago.
We had arrived at the parking lot, where we met up with the tour guide and other visitors. Once everyone was here, the tour commenced.
Is this familiar?
Yeah. The specifics of it, not so much, but just the general experience of hiking on this path down to the cliff. Very familiar. At the start of the tour, we stopped along the cliff's edge to take in the landscape around us. In front of us was a giant chasm called Soda Canyon.
You often ask yourself, how did it get this way, right? And so something that I noticed right away in this canyon, this is called Soda Canyon in front of us, is we got a lot of really cool rock in front of us. We got this really nice cliff face, and a lot of that rock over there is made out of sandstone.
Our guide talked about how millions of years ago, all of this was beneath the ocean. Layers of sediment were deposited and compacted over time, forming the sandstone rock around us. Later, erosion led to the formation of canyons like this one. Despite being such an arid environment, it is one that has been shaped constantly by water. Now, we descended into the canyon.
This is like a less terrifying version of that mountain that we climbed in China.
Oh yeah.
Like this actually has a paved path, not just random slabs of stone sticking out.
Well, until we get on the ladders.
The path now led into a small alcove, where the guide paused to show us another point of interest.
So what we're seeing here is what's called a seep spring. Now this is where kind of year round, this could be a source of water. Right above me right here, this is sandstone, which means that it allows water to kind of leak through it or seep through it. But right here, we can actually see a really good example of a different type of rock. This is another one of those types of shale. And so what happens is the shale is non-porous. So what happens when the water comes down, it gets to that non-porous layer, to that shale layer, and eventually what happens is it needs to find the path of least resistance, and usually that's right on the edge of these canyons here. And that's where we end up with seep springs. So as that water...
And sometimes, when the water seeps through in the winter, it will freeze and thaw, carving off pieces of rock that collapse into the ground below.
I was going to ask him what the time scale is on this thing falling, but apparently it's always falling.
Yeah, it's interesting because there's like tons of moss just growing where all that moisture is too. Even some roots in the cracks of those rocks.
And then it was time to ascend the first ladder.
Wow, you can't be afraid of heights for this.
Just don't look down.
This is fun. It's a very sturdy ladder.
Yeah.
Although you can feel the shake every time somebody takes a step.
And at the top of the ladder, we ran into a fan of the show.
What's your name?
Ashanti. Yeah.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you guys. Oh, I can't even believe this.
Next, we followed Ashanti into a small crevice that led to the main section of the cave dwelling.
This is not for the claustrophobics.
Awesome. Well, welcome everybody up to the North Plaza of Balcony House.
In the plaza, we saw the namesake of this cave dwelling, one of the balconies, which was incredibly well preserved even after nearly half a millennium. Thought to serve as a way to get from one second-floor room to another, or perhaps simply as a platform to sit on and observe ceremonies, these balconies still retain all of the original cedar wood used to build them.
We could also see the fibers of cedar bark mixed into the balcony's plaster. This is similar to a modern-day technique of adding horsehair to mortar in order to strengthen it.
All around us, we could see various balconies jutting out from the buildings. As we peered into the windows of the buildings, we wondered what it would have been like to live here and to spend time inside these structures.
One thing was for certain, the original inhabitants must have enjoyed the incredible view of Soda Canyon.
So is this original too?
Yeah.
This thing? Wow.
Pretty cool, huh? This is super cool.
Now, it was time to continue into the next section of the dwelling. The ranger showed us the area we would be climbing up, which had ladders and notches carved into the stone.
Although the ladders were modern recreations, the notches in the stone were all original and showed how the ancestral Puebloans made their way around the cliff dwellings.
Oh man, it's so much cooler in here. Wow.
At the top of the small climb was yet another narrow passageway that we squeezed through, which opened up into a much roomier corridor.
We now emerged into the Kiva Plaza, where two kivas, or ceremonial meeting spaces, were dug into the ground. From above, we could see the features that are specific to these ceremonial rooms.
Do you notice there's a hearth in there? Mm-hmm. So there's like this, and then you can see the chimney actually coming out of there. I think some of the black on the top might be soot. And then each of these kivas has like a divot right in the middle.
This divot, called a sipapu, symbolizes the portal through which the first ancestors of the ancestral Puebloans emerged into the present world. In the past, these kivas would have had a roof, with a ladder to enter through a hole in the top.
After crossing a narrow ledge, we saw a room near one of the kivas that had triangular designs painted on the walls. thought to represent the surrounding hills and mountains.
We also saw edgings that were built perfectly to the contours of the cave walls, as well as the long wooden struts that likely supported another balcony in the past.
So Bryan just asked about the floor. The floor here is concrete that was actually built up in modern times, but down there is the original rock that you might have expected up here as well.
When these dwellings were first discovered by Anglo-Americans in the late 1800s, much of the floor had crumbled away over the years, but they were restored in 1910 and have remained in good condition since.
Further along, we saw a room with soot from ancient fires, another room with a small hearth, and a display of several grinding stones called, you guessed it, metates.
So would this be the Metate room?
Basically.
Yeah.
Okay.
I thought that was a reference to the lounge has the Metate.
It was also a reference to that.
I was like, that was a pretty good joke. Yes, yeah.
Metates were used to grind maize that had been soaked in lime water, a process which improved its nutrition, flavor, and reduced toxins. Now, it was time for us to exit the dwelling, which was no simple task.
Let's do this.
Man, that is tiny.
Yeah.
Pretty crazy, huh?
It's so tiny.
I hate this. I'm gonna wait until I can see you guys on the other side. Oh, I hate this so much. Wow. Well, that was the most terrifying thing I've done on any of my hiking trips.
Like, I'm not afraid of heights, but I'm definitely claustrophobic.
After our squeeze through the tunnel, it was time to ascend back up the cliff through a series of ladders and steps. I'm grateful for these chains.
That was awesome.
Nice little sitting area here.
When I was looking up information before, I was reading the dimensions of that tunnel. I was like, that doesn't seem right. It seems too small to actually get through, but I think it was right.
In the visitor center, they actually have a model of the tunnel, so you can test if you can actually get through it.
I had to turn sideways for the end of that tunnel.
It gets bigger in the middle, but...
You brought that big tripod?
Yeah.
Wow.
That's dangerous.
That's a remote. Well, hey, thank you.
Thanks again, guys.
Thanks so much.
That was so cool.
Amazing.
That is like a childhood
Super
dream
amazing.
lived out. If you're actually interested in Mesa Verde, don't just make it a stop on a longer road trip. Dedicate a full day. Get in the night before, spend a night afterwards, and spend the full day here, I think, because I'm going to leave sad knowing that I didn't do everything.
I was happy the others were as impressed by Balcony House as I was during my first visit here. Although we didn't have any other tours planned, we still wanted to see more of the park, so we made our way to an overlook of one of the most famous cliff dwellings here.
From the overlook, we could see some small ruins across the canyon, but the real crown jewel was the view of the majestic Cliff Palace.
That is so cool.
That is amazing. Yo, that one is way bigger.
Yeah, holy cow.
Did you not do this one?
I think I did, but I just didn't remember how big it was.
Now this is where you look at it and you're like, you kind of get that childhood feeling of like building a fort, right? And you just look at this, you're like, man, that's super cool.
I can understand people living in this one a little bit more than the other one.
Yeah.
Because if you fall off, the slope is a little more gradual.
Yeah. This massive structure contains 150 rooms, 23 kivas, and housed 100 people. Compared to most of the dwellings in the area, Cliff Palace is especially large, and is thought to have had special significance, perhaps acting as an administrative and ceremonial site.
The palace was in ruins by the turn of the 20th century, in large part due to the looting after its rediscovery. It has since been restored with the help of detailed archaeological research.
Above the palace, swallows soared majestically through the canyon. As we enjoyed the scenery, we bumped into a viewer whose wife had attended one of Thomas's presentations when he was in business school.
Oh, hi.
Hi.
Oh, hi. How's it going?
Good, how are you?
Oh, wait, you look familiar for some reason.
Yeah, we both lived in Lincoln Tower.
Oh, holy crap.
What?
You look familiar.
Yeah.
Wow, there's all sorts of
I think we were like
overlap.
2 suites apart.
Yeah, we're longtime fans of your guys' channel. We're avid hikers, so we appreciate you guys bringing out the people and inspiring us to go on some adventures, so thank you.
Thank you. Thank you for watching.
Great videos.
We won't keep you anymore.
You're our shout out.
Thank you.
See you guys. See ya.
Don't tell
Behind
anyone
you.
about how I acted in college.
And nearby were some peculiar plants.
They are yucca plants, not to be confused with the yucca root, which is tapioca. They just happen to have a similar name. But it's yucca, very common desert plant. And you'll notice there's a lot of these fibers dangling out the leaves, like right here, if you see this. You can actually use these to create cordage. And also the tip of the leaves have a very sharp point, and you can use that as like a needle and thread sometimes. And there's a lot of similar plants related to this. But yeah, this is related to like agave, asparagus. If you watch the video from 10 years ago, I made cordage with one of those outside of Farview Lodge. After that, we headed back to the Farview Lodge, and I spotted an edible fruit. All right, so these are trumpet gooseberries. It's a species of gooseberry that grows in this region of the US. And the bush is a bit thorny, but got some nice little things here. They even have a little handle you can use. Ooh, very tart and astringent, but it's got a nice flavor to it. Ooh, yeah, that's good. It's kind of like almost like a wine.
It's like eating a very small sour cherry.
Good explanation. There's some seeds inside, but it's pretty flavorful.
Yeah. It's not that astringent, at least the one I had.
It's
Yeah.
better than the berries that we've had in the past, for sure.
Yeah.
I would say much better than Andrew's usual berries.
We had some extra time to kill, so I decided to head back into the lodge lobby and do a quick tour of the fabled Metate room.
So the Metate room actually exists. Yeah. Wow, this is great.
See what we missed out on. And imagine the walla sounds as people dying.
Okay, I see what we were missing. I see why you were so excited about it.
And upstairs, there were a couple of nice balconies.
Wow. What a view.
Man.
This is great. They've even got a bowl for Sierra here.
And a tortilla chip.
Yeah.
That's
I might
pretty
have
good.
to insist that we drink sodas over here.
Okay.
Our next stop would be Four Corners National Monument, although Thomas was hesitant to go, saying it might not be worth it as it was just the monument with not much else around. So before we made a decision on that, we bought some sodas for everyone to enjoy.
Got me the Zuber Fizz orange cream soda. Orangey and creamy.
Next, we tried the creamy root beer. I'm in my relaxing mode. Man,
That's good too.
every soda's improved with a bit of cream.
I just got regular cola because I wanted to know what does a regular
Ooh.
cola taste like.
That's good.
A little flat and mostly uninteresting. It's all right.
I'm good.
You're gonna drink that soda and have fun.
I've tried everything else.
You're gonna have fun or else. Start relaxing, Thomas. This is Fenceline Tesquino, which is tamarind agave cider, 5.9 ABV. Ooh, it almost tastes like wine, actually, like a white wine. The flavors of the Southwest. Anyone want to try this? You must try it. You must have fun and relax.
Yeah, it tastes like a white wine.
Tastes like a white wine spritzer. White wine spritzer. White wine spritzer.
What did I tell you guys? Going to places in the off season, we're taking it to the logical extreme. We go to places when they're closed.
It's a damn shame we're not staying another day here, because I could definitely see coming here like when it's dark. Stars in the skies.
This would be a place that I come back without you guys and have a good time.
Clouds look really cool with these sunglasses.
We're all sunglassing it up. Hang on, I wasn't prepared for this. These are just exceptional clouds.
Yeah.
Yeah.
These?
Great clouds.
Hold on, I gotta see this closer.
This is maximum relaxation.
Yeah.
We should record. I hope.
What did you just?
Bryan just said, this is maximum relaxation. Thomas waited 3 seconds and he couldn't help himself. He was like, we got to get going soon.
Thomas, we also don't have to get going soon.
Thomas is working against himself because he doesn't realize that the longer we stay here, the more chance that we just skip 4 corners.
We're like hours ahead of schedule.
Oh, yeah. Because it's going to take an hour and a half to get to Four Corners. Right. We're going to probably be at Four Corners for an hour. Right. Then we're going to have to be an hour and a half to get back here. Plus an hour and a half to get to Durango.
Thomas, stop yapping, start relaxing.
My problem isn't relaxing. I love to relax. You guys find like the worst times to relax.
That's
not true. That's
not entirely inaccurate, but this particular instance,
You have to relax when the moment presents itself to you, right?
Yeah.
Like we came here to return the keys, but
that's the right philosophy right there.
You can't turn down this moment right now. With a breeze coming in right now.
Thomas is a cautionary tale. Never do what Thomas says.
That has been kind of the theme this trip.
This whole trip has been 2007 all over again.
The alliance is building up.
It's funny because before any of this dialogue, I was about to say, these are the best moments on the road trips. When you just have this like random time to relax. Thomas gets stressed when we relax for some reason.
I want to go to Pagosa Springs. I want to relax in the hot spring. And every minute we spend here is a minute we're not spending in a hot spring.
But is this not a great
It's
relaxation
nice.
right now?
It's nice. It would be nicer over there.
We also have tomorrow morning to enjoy Pagosa a bit too.
I guess,
It's not like we're in a rush.
Yeah, that's true.
Everything's accounted for in the plan.
But I also had to do about 2.5 hours of driving in the night last night.
True,
You guys.
Which is why you should relax more and drink some of this. Open your mouth.
Here, Thomas, have a tortilla chip. It's a peace offering.
We're keeping this whole scene in unedited.
Okay, so Thomas, what would make you happy right now? We'll do what makes you happy.
I want to go to Four Corners now. I can't believe I'm saying this, but like I want to get to Four Corners. I want to see it. I want to do our thing before it gets too hot. And I want to get to Durango and Pagosa Springs and get in the springs and just relax. But I can't let myself relax right now because then I'm going to go.
Because you know you got tasks to do.
Because I got to stress about driving and all.
Yeah, the problem is Andrew has never stressed about a task he has to do later. He's never let a task that he has to do later get in the way of his current enjoyment.
Cheers to that.
Andrew is Andrew. I told him that my parents would be at my house at 12 to take us to the airport. Like we would leave at 12. He arrived. He got to our house at 12:01.
No. 11:59.
Okay, fine. 11:59.
I was ahead of schedule.
Cat in tow. I had to go in and like get the cat accommodated in my place.
Yeah. I only had one bag, so I was ready to go immediately.
I was ready to go too because my stuff was already in the car when you arrived.
How can you be mad about that when we're on this rooftop in Mesa Verde? We've made it here. It's not even an issue anymore. I'm drinking this tamarind agave cider.
Yeah.
Yeah, come on, son.
Yeah.
No, Robby, you can't take a side on me with that. We all know how it is.
I hope at some point you see all the stress that you've caused on other people at some point in the afterlife. And you're like,
Yes, I'm sorry I've caused you stress by making you drink soda on a beautiful rooftop lounge. I wish that was stress for me.
I think it's less about relaxing and more like relaxing with a plan. Like, we can relax here until 12 o'clock, and then that's when we all agree that we hit the road. What stresses me out is like, hey, we're going to sit here until we don't feel like sitting here anymore. Because, like, Bryan's level might be 5 minutes. Yours might be 10. Andrew's might be an hour.
Those pretty accurate numbers.
I was not planning on staying here that long, actually.
See, we're learning about each other.
After that little interlude, it was time to head out.
Avoid the rain. What's everyone's relaxation levels on a scale of 1 to 10?
I'm at a solid 8.5 right now, at least.
I would say I'm at a 9 right now.
I'm at a 4.
I'm at a 10.
I was at a 2 before.
One of the things I wanted most was just to be able to sit.
Bye, Thomas. Thomas is just leaving. Thomas just left without us.
Where'd he go?
I don't know. He drove off that way.
Wait, you guys don't know where he went?
No, he
He
drove
just
off
drove
towards
by.
the
It's a
room.
gag. I'm sure he'll be.
I'm
sure he'll
surprised
be.
he took the long way.
If he doesn't come back, we're just gonna relax on the mountain. We'll figure out what to do later.
That was the most relaxing 30 seconds of this trip so far.
Morale check. Morale check.
Well, I'm 100% right now, boy.
100%.
80%.
Oh, not bad.
Not bad. Not bad.
I'll take it. We're gonna Thomas to 80.
It's funny because during our tour, the ranger said that the summer is actually the rainy season. He also said we were in a drought, but I guess we are actually getting rain here in this desert.
Adventure Archives bringing the rain to the plains.
We descended down the mountain, leaving the Mesa Verde region. We would now be backtracking slightly and driving an hour and a half to Four Corners. From below, we had a great view of some of the surrounding mesas and mountains.
We made a quick pit stop in the town of Cortez, then continued onward.
As we made our way towards the southwest corner of Colorado, we saw a dust devil swirling in the distance.
We are now driving through the Ute Mountain Reservation on our way to Four Corners Monument.
So I assume the Ute people is where the name Utah comes from?
That would make sense.
Are we in Utah?
Well, technically we won't be in Utah until we get to the monument.
Right.
As it turns out, the name Utah does in fact derive from the Ute people.
As we drove, we noticed the landscape around us flattening out, with a few hills and mesas scattered around. So back in our 2018 road trip, we drove from California all the way to Ohio, and we stopped through Monument Valley. I think that might be Shiprock up ahead. Point is, we've been in this area before, but we just have not been specifically to Four Corners. Thank you.
Finally, we arrived at the monument. Now, we had to make some important decisions.
What state do y'all want to be in?
I'll
be Utah.
Utah?
I'll do Arizona.
Arizona, I'll be Colorado because I live there.
Wait, that's it right there?
Yeah. You walk in Colorado, I'll walk in New Mexico.
Okay.
It's like Ace Ventura, like.
Surrounding the monument were flags of each state: Colorado, Utah, New Mexico, and Arizona.
When the wind is not blowing, this is an oppressive heat. I don't know if I've ever felt heat like this. I've definitely felt heat like this.
This is kind of exactly how Thomas described it. But it's still worth coming here once, I think.
I mean, there are like a lot of places I would describe as a one and done type place. Like when I went back to Niagara Falls, I was like, you know what? I wouldn't need to come back here ever again.
The line is moving quite efficiently. It's very impressive. Well
Good
done.
job, everyone.
We're gonna be the slowest, probably. We're gonna be the people everyone hates. Hopefully not.
Haven't we stood in 4 states long enough?
No.
There you go. Okay. There you go.
I gotta be an old.
Thank you.
There we go. Okay, now.
Something that visitors to this monument might not realize is that it represents another set of borders.
So this is not only the boundary of 4 United States states, but it's also the boundary between the Navajo and the Ute tribes. So it is significant in that way as well.
This monument represents the state boundaries as surveyed and established in 1868. As it turns out, a more accurate survey was done in 1903, finding that this area should technically be further north than where it is. But the original borders established in 1868 stuck and are the ones officially recognized and used by the government today.
Do you feel like a changed man after having stood in 4 different states?
I'm a new person. I've been enlightened. Your borders are meaningless constructs to me.
We took a look at some of the crafts and souvenirs being sold by the Navajo and Ute artists. Then we decided to grab some food.
We stopped into Grandma's Frybread shack to order an Indian taco and a piece of fry bread with some sweet, sweet toppings. Let's do honey if that's all right.
Honey's not what I would have picked, but if it's not good, don't worry, I'll just get another one. No, we're doing honey. I was just giving you a hard time.
With honey?
Yeah, honey.
I'm getting a lot of flack for it, but would love honey. Thank you.
And since they were out, I went next door to grab some pink lemonade.
Are you ready for the pinkest lemonade of your life? I am.
Thank you.
Colorado, New Mexico.
Four corners.
Four corners.
Yeah.
Oh, the honey was a great choice. I was hating on the honey for no reason.
I think for this one we gotta each take our own retrospective bite here. Oh, that's so good.
While enjoying our taco, we chatted with Johnny, the grandson of the eponymous grandma, who was also a musician.
Johnny Katie drums. I played the drums. Progressive metal band, Spiritual Suicide. And there's a punk metal band called In Naturo. We play in Phoenix. Yeah.
The fry bread was delicious and Johnny was great. So I think we should all subscribe to his YouTube channel.
Okay, what's the plan now?
Quick stop in Durango.
Okay.
Before going to Pagosa Springs.
Sweet.
You know, we could do a quick loop.
Okay.
Yeah, let's do a loop on the way out. Yeah.
All right, so Colorado.
And wait for it.
Oh.
Utah.
I think we were. And now.
Now we're heading into Arizona.
Arizona.
Lastly,
New Mexico.
New Mexico. There we go. Now, we headed back north, passing by the Mesa Verde region again before continuing our journey eastward. With so much driving, we were due for another morale check.
70%. Bryan?
70%.
It's still 80. I'm still 80.
Yeah, 80. 80 sounds right.
Off in the distance, we saw a yurt high atop the cliffs. Now, we pulled into Durango, and we were excited to get out of the stuffy car and look for a sweet treat.
Getting out of this car is like it's Zelda when you get a light root and your gloomed hearts go whoop, whoop. It's like I still haven't restored the health, but
you're capable of, yeah.
We explored around, trying to find a gelato spot that we had seen on Google Maps. Eventually, we were led to a large mall with a statue of a cowboy out front.
Look at these 80s mall-looking doors. Whoa, this is an 80s mall.
Oh, look at these pothos plants just growing everywhere. It's like we're in Hawaii. It's a common house plant that grows in tropical areas.
Man, this looks so much like a mall from when I was a kid.
It does have a very 80s vibe.
Yeah.
These tiles and the wood paneling.
Yeah.
This is us right now.
We had found the gelato shop, which was selling baklava and had all sorts of quaint decor and a hidden little secret.
There is a secret book nook.
Whoa.
No episode is complete without a fire.
Now we grabbed our Affogato, which had coffee-flavored gelato.
I actually have never had an Affogato before. I also did not know what it was.
Come on. Good thing we got a second one coming.
Sorry.
Robby's discovered like a new drug. I've got my Croatian shirt on.
Oh, yeah.
It's like I'm back in Europe.
Through the back door. Just a delightful activity. I'm just morale 100%.
This is like root beer floats, but for adults.
Bravo.
Dominic de Coco.
Now that we were adequately hopped up on caffeine and sugar, we explored the rest of the mall.
We decided to check out a little tabletop gaming store upstairs called Guildhouse Games.
On display were a wide assortment of figurines, models, colorful dice, and other trinkets that appealed to our inner child.
Want to talk about a blast from the past?
Oh! It's the exact same one, too.
Oh my god! That was game changing when you bought one of these back in the day. I wonder if they still got that one fart that sounds like burr, burr.
The mall had been surprisingly unique experience, but there was a whole town to explore. So we headed outside to see the rest of Durango.
Charcuterie! No Durangling chads. Oh. Oh.
Whoa.
Oh, come on.
Check this out.
It just said patio. I don't know what that means. This town is a 10 out of 10 so far. 80s mall, tiny alleys. Love it. Legal now.
Oh, Jack Dempsey. Oh man, I thought that Dempsey was from Colorado. He was a world champion boxer back in the early 1900s. Us Kung Fu people love him because in his book he talks about punching with a vertical fist, which is what we do. Bruce Lee was a big fan of this guy too.
So Durango has a very rich history. This is a key stop for some of the railroads here that were going north and into the San Juan Mountains to, I think, deliver some of the ore that was mined up there. And even today, you can take a train from Durango up to Silverton. I wanted to do that, but I don't know if we've got time for 8 hours of sitting in a train.
Main Mall. What a treasure. Well, I would not have expected Durango to be one of the highlights of the trip for me. This is awesome.
Robby's just really high on the caffeine right now.
You're probably right.
It's something for everyone. Coffee and ice cream for Robby, a little gaming store for Bryan, a mural of Jack Dempsey for me, and
a wardrobe
alley for. From Durango, we now continued eastward towards Pagosa Springs. Along the way, we passed by Chimney Rock National Monument, a natural rock formation which also includes archaeological sites featuring ancestral Puebloan structures.
The terrain around us was notably more lush and green. Distant blue mountains added to the sereneness of the scenery. But inside Robby's stomach, things were much less serene.
I regret drinking/eating 2 affogatos. The high has definitely worn off. The creamy lows. We had finally arrived at our hotel in Pagosa Springs, and we are excited to inspect our room.
Look at this.
Cool. Oh man, I'm glad we've got something to enjoy here.
Earplugs for each person.
whoa, earplugs. Wow.
Man. Maybe that's not that exciting.
Look at this little kitchenette we have.
Wow. Kitchenette. You know, it's funny. We took so long to get a hotel that this was basically the only option that was affordable. Let me tell you, it was not affordable.
Thomas approved?
Super Thomas approved.
Now, Thomas prepared another wardrobe change while I took a shower.
I finally understand why Thomas always wants to get expensive hotels.
Yes! Yes!
This shower was amazing. I didn't even use the other nozzle. I'll use that tomorrow.
Doesn't this feel like a real vacation now? You know?
Yeah, look at vacation, Thomas.
Look at
Come
this.
on, man.
This is me.
Looks like Riker on Ryza.
That's why we've got hotel archives.
After that, we decided to get some drinks while we planned out the rest of the day.
Me and Thomas are literally the yin to each other's yang. Salmon top, white bottoms, white top, salmon bottoms. All right, so right next to our motel is this really cool craft cocktail bar called the Neon Mallard. But it's funny because me and Thomas, we've always been so fundamentally different in certain ways, but where one of our Venn diagrams overlaps is bougie little cocktail places.
It was a short stroll to the bar, and we were immediately impressed by the ambiance and decor as soon as we walked in.
Yeah, I'll be here for the next 6 hours.
Dude, this is awesome.
Once we had gotten settled in, we ordered our bougie cocktails.
Cheers to that.
For relaxing times, make it Suntory time. So this is the Shogun, which is a riff on an old-fashioned, has Japanese Toki whiskey with ginger in it. It's quite nice.
I got just a regular Negroni. It's good stuff.
And I ordered the apricot whiskey sour.
I don't think I've had a sour with egg white in it, actually.
Whoa, that's really good. It's cool because you can like really smell the apricot.
I'd say we're firmly in Suntory time now.
Time seemed to lose all meaning as we relaxed with our drinks amid the warm glow and cozy vibes of the bar.
Morale check?
Through the roof.
700%. You know what's the best about this, Andrew?
Yeah.
We are dressed for the occasion.
I agree, Mr. Salmon Top.
Yes.
Cheers.
Peace has been made. Here's the thing: is Andrew and I are constantly at odds with each other, but when we find our harmony, there is no greater harmony.
We are literally yin and yang right now. Cheers.
Cheers to that.
I've talked about this before, but when Andrew's in a good mood, he will tell a joke and immediately laugh harder than anybody else.
Good joke, thank you.
It was well into the evening now, and we were all pretty hungry. So we went next door for some food, and Andrew inspected some plants while we waited for our table.
This is a succulent houseplant called String of Pearls, but it's actually flowering. What a rare moment. Look at what shirt you're wearing.
Yeah, this is actually Thomas's.
He tried to iron your shirt.
I did try.
That looks like
I saw Thomas ironing, and I was like, I went in on that.
This is road trip vibes right now. This is good road trip. These are good times.
Thomas had disappeared and come back with some cocktails called People Pleasers.
Thank you, Thomas.
It's a strawberry-infused gin. Very gin-heavy.
Taste is good. Cheers to that.
I was getting some looks in there from ordering one of these.
That's
Thomas,
all in your head.
Care.
Thomas,
No.
I think your attire is phenomenal.
I was gonna say.
We got a seat on the patio, which gave us a perfect view of some of the local wildlife while we relaxed.
It's days like today where I could truly become a cultist for Greedo. Cheers to that.
I've had half a drink, and it feels like I've had like 4 drinks.
This surpasses the mint julep in Louisiana.
Now, we checked the menu and decided what we wanted.
I'll be perfectly honest, I was a little disappointed by the burger we got.
Yesterday?
Was it yesterday?
Yeah.
No, it was today, right? That was yesterday?
That was yesterday.
Are you kidding me? Time after Arches?
Like
Yeah.
7:30
Yeah,
yesterday.
that was at the end of the day yesterday.
Oh my god. I've been disappointed in that burger for over a day now.
Brad's been thinking about that burger for 24
I've been
hours.
regretting that decision for over a day.
Brian, after missing out on 2 phenomenal road trip experiences, how are you feeling now?
I feel pretty good. This is the road trip experience I want. Like, road trips are built around taking advantage of the opportunities that are presented to you, right? You can plan a road trip all you want, but then there's times where you just got to go with the flow, and that's what makes the road trip a real road trip.
Cheers to that.
Cheers to that.
Cheers to that. Cheers to that.
Oh,
Careful now. I have had 1 drink. It feels like I've had 7 drinks right now. I already talked about this. Like, I wasn't even planning it, but I was like, yeah, I'll take a drink. Why not?
So, Robby just got a hot dog, and to that I say, mayonnaise, 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 mayonnaise.
As for us, Andrew got the Baja shrimp tacos, and I got the Hatch green chili tacos.
That was good.
Oh, yeah, come on. That's a good burger.
Whoa.
That's better than yesterday, for sure.
Exactly what I wanted.
Robby, you want mayonnaise?
No, I'm good on the mayonnaise.
Okay.
I know that according to the National Hot Dog Council, they say do not put ketchup.
Who invented this rule? This is such an arbitrary rule.
Dangling Chad, gone. Perfectly applicated.
Missing out.
Did you make the right choice?
You're good, Chad.
Is it like a normal hot dog and you were craving it, or is it like really good?
Normal hot dog. I was craving it. Perfect. I was trying to do 100%. 100, 1, 0, 0.
Would never have gotten that in 100 years.
In our loose and impaired state, we decided to enjoy the hot springs tomorrow and just relax after dinner without any sort of set itinerary or plans.
I was a little chilly. And Thomas said, would you like to use my button-up shirt? And I said, I would like to dress the part like Pikachu 1 and Pikachu
2. Don't button it up.
No, I need to button up.
Why are you starting with the top one?
Because you never button the bottom button.
What kind of made up rule is this?
If it's an untucked shirt.
Yeah.
One tuck, one no tuck. You have your bottom button right now. What do you mean?
It shouldn't. No. This one is.
Yeah,
this one's okay. This one's okay.
Sounds like a fake rule to me.
No.
The real rule is you button 2 buttons on the bottom and leave all else unbuttoned.
Now, we made our way back to the Neon Mallard, but this time, we were sitting in a slightly different part of the bar.
Whoa. This is awesome. Holy crap.
Hey, did you guys know they had Affogato here? It's a boozy Affogato. Have you ordered the lychee teeny yet?
No, not yet.
Get the lychee teeny. Don't tell me it's lychee, because it's just a lizi.
Leader.
teeny.
You should order it as the leader teeny.
Lizi. 非常好吃。好。我觉得挺好喝。喝点吗？
我喝一点。
好。
喝一点。
请喝。
非常好。
哦，
非常好，非常好。
これはいいです。
I got the El Jefe, which is a mezcal old-fashioned.
Oh, hey.
And I got a Negroni with mezcal.
Oh, so a different Negroni this time.
Mezcal brothers.
We're the mezcals tonight.
Mezcal, by the way, is like kind of a tequila, but it's smoky.
Very smoky. I like it.
While we were here, Bryan and I were going to open a little something we got at the mall in Durango. Some Final Fantasy Magic cards.
I've been waiting for this moment all day. Cheers to that.
I got Summon Fat Chocobo.
Fat Chocobo, that's a good one. Commune with beavers.
After that, we decided to indulge in some fancy New York cheesecake.
Oh, cheers. It's gold spoons.
Adventure Archives. Over. No more hiking. Only road trips.
Barventure Archives.
After dessert, I wanted to explore some of the other rooms and see what kind of decor they had.
This is a phenomenal bar, and it's in a small town in Colorado. We got the little flamingo booth here. And then go right here. Oh my gosh. The reclining.
Whoa.
Yeah, this is great.
After our night of debauchery, we headed back outside. The crisp, fresh night air was a stark but welcome contrast to the booze and sugar we had shoved down our gullets.
As we strolled back to our room, we noticed a brilliant display of stars in the night sky.
Wow, we've never seen anything like this in a town before.
For a long time, seeing the Milky Way with my naked eyes was like my white whale.
That is truly incredible. Get the Big Dipper right there.
Oh, I just saw a shooting star. Or maybe that was either a shooting star or a moth that was in the light of a building.
Who knew Durango would be such a fun little town, man?
This is
Durango. This is Pagosa Springs.
Who knew Pagosa Springs would be such a fun little town, man?
Amazing bar, amazing stars. It's pretty much all I need in life. Well, actually, I need also a Metate room, but besides that...
Hey, look at this through my phone.
It was a beautifully clear, sunny morning on the last day of our road trip. We had allowed ourselves to sleep in after our night of mischief.
Our cabin was quiet and still, reflecting the equally tranquil atmosphere outside. While we were waking up, Thomas had gone to a nearby cafe to grab some coffee and breakfast for everyone to share.
I come bearing gifts. After last night, I was feeling a little hungry this morning, so I got some stuff at the local coffee shop for a couple burritos and a surprise for Robby. But Robby was still fast asleep, so we had to wake him up.
Hi, I'm Rick Steves, enjoying more of the best of Europe. And this time, we're exploring Italy's dramatic Amalfi Coast area. Thanks for joining us.
Why? It's so bright. I feel like I'm discovering the world.
Went to the local coffee shop. When I saw this Robby, I said, I have to get this extra for Robby.
Is it what I think it is?
Banana bread coffee.
Banana bread.
Banana bread
coffee
cake.
Oh! It was four corners, this.
Mostly tastes like banana bread, but
it's just banana bread. That's great.
Thomas fulfilled my request from last night, which was to have breakfast at this table.
Banana.
After breakfast, I decided to go on a little walk around the neighborhood to see a bit of the surrounding area and enjoy the sunny weather. Just a short walk from our hotel was a beautiful river that cascaded over rocks and meandered along tall bluffs.
Eventually, we packed up our things and headed further into town, towards the hot springs.
Nice spot, Thomas.
So those are the paid springs over there. These are just kind of attached or part of the river here, so anyone can get into it, but it'll be a little hot and cold depending on where you are.
Cool, let's go.
We made our way over to the hot springs. Along the way, we spotted some minnows swimming in the cool river, which shimmered beneath the bright, full sun.
The cold water is almost kind of what I want right now.
Yeah, it's
like,
really good.
You can switch from cold to hot.
We searched for a pool we could all fit in, but some of them were a bit too hot.
Oh, that is so warm.
There were several pools around us, each one a different temperature.
How does this compare to the other one?
This is a little warmer than the one down there. Oh yeah.
This is hotter than that one?
Yeah.
Dang.
This is like when you take a super hot shower.
It's funny because you're wincing as if it's like ice cold, but it's because of the heat. Oh, okay. I feel like I'm an ingredient being added to a broth. Ooh, that's really hot. Oh, that's pretty hot.
Eventually, Thomas found a milder pool that we could all enjoy, but it was still a little bit too warm for any prolonged sitting around.
Pretty warm. I'm getting back in the cold river.
Oh man, yeah. Oh, that feels great.
Oh yeah. I love that contrast. Oh, I'm a happy man.
Yeah, that one's
The river. Take me away. Are we doing guppy style?
Yeah, guppy style.
if there was a unflavored water, this is the unflavored water.
Now let's go into the hot one and give ourselves cardiac arrest. This is quite nice after that cold dip. I don't think I could stay in here super long, but
No. The water feels as hot as the sun on my face right now.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know how you guys can do like a whole body dunk.
Oh, I've got like another
25
seconds at most.
It's like kind of both uncomfortable and comfortable at the same time.
Man, in the winter.
Yeah.
Oh man, this must be amazing.
Did you guys enjoy that? Going into the freezing cold.
On the Google Maps, I just saw like a ring of rocks. Yeah. So I thought it was going to be like that little puddle that we went to. But this is phenomenal. How does it feel now? Oh, that feels so good. The back and forth is just so nice.
The back and forth's pretty nice.
Like eating a hot stew and drinking some ice cold water. I'm going to the mild pool this time. Can't handle the full heat. Oh my god, this is fun. This is like that scene in Predator where he's like, remote on my seat.
Oh, it's so gross.
So, in our very limited expertise of hot springs, where does this stack up compared to every place else you've been?
Really up there, yeah.
Tip top. This is the best. Yeah, this is up one of my best.
Because it's natural, but it's like multiple really nice pools, beautiful scenery, and the river.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is great because there's lots of different pools, there's lots of different temperatures. You got the ice cold bath where you get the nice contrast.
You know, it's funny. I thought I would spend like 5 seconds in here because of how hot it was.
Yeah.
But I'm so happy right now.
Yeah.
I feel like I could spend so much time.
I think I'm gonna do another couple rotations.
Yeah. The cold to hot is the key. Like it just makes you appreciate the hot spring so much more.
The hot springs had been a perfect end cap to our road trip through Colorado and Utah. After bathing in the waters of the San Juan River, we felt rejuvenated and full of life. And before leaving, we took a moment to sit a bit longer and reflect on the trip as a whole.
Final assessment of the road trip.
Yeah.
How are you feeling?
It was a steady incline all the way. It was like the first day was really rough because it was a lot of heat, and the next day we had to get up early. But the balcony house was amazing, and then today we slept in, and then it was like. Whoop, whoop, whoop.
Are the Empire's at a 4-way alliance right now?
Yes.
This is not our first road trip. In fact, I think this is our 4th or 5th.
Our 4th or 5th.
Yeah. You're what, first? No. But we've done enough of these now where I think we know what's a good mix for a successful road trip. I think above all, you got to have some type of a plan. That plan cannot be too rigid. You need to understand a little bit about where you're going, but not too much so that you have these high expectations. And you need to build in some flexibility for surprises.
There was times where we just got to relax and enjoy the moment, you know?
Yeah.
Like when we had those sodas on the rooftop.
When 3 of the 4 of us were relaxing, that was great.
What was your favorite part of the road trip?
I find it super fun how a lot of places I wouldn't expect to be my favorite part of the trip end up being my favorite part. That 80s mall, that's my favorite part. I had 2 Affogatos, I was walking around, felt like I was back in the early 90s. Oh man.
Stuff like that
Yeah, it
always
felt like like you said, back in the early 90s when you would go to the mall as a kid, it was an exciting moment.
Yeah.
We got some magic cards, we unboxed them. Come on.
Honestly, for me, last night, it was just so fun and just like so relaxing.
Yeah.
Bar none for me, balcony house. I loved everything about this, but that's a place I've been wanting to go since middle school. I love the history of it. I love kind of the magic of it, if you will. And it just checked all my boxes.
I think overall yesterday, like really just was an ideal road trip day. You know, we didn't have to get up too early. We didn't feel rushed in the morning. And then we got to do the awesome hike at Balcony House and see some of the other cool stuff. And then we were kind of like chill for the rest of the day. Yeah, it was good stuff.
Do you feel like you finally got the road trip that you've been deserved for very long now?
Yes. But I'm always down for another one. You owe me 2 road trips.
I do have to give a shout out to right now because the hot springs were just so phenomenal. They really are rejuvenating.
They are.
Like my morale just went all the way to 120%.
Yeah, you know, we're ending on like 120% morale. After this 5-hour drive, we'll still be at 100%. So.
Yeah. We got a surplus.
This complete success.
Yeah.
Complete success.
Success.
All right.
Good job.
Good job, Colorado. Good job, the Four Corners.
There are some days where we enjoy a challenging hiking trip through the rustic wilderness. And there are other days where we want to enjoy something more laid back and relaxing. But even on trips like these, we always come away with a greater appreciation for the world around us.
From the dramatic scenery of arches and canyonlands to the historic dwellings of the ancestral Puebloans and the quaint Colorado towns like Durango and Pagosa Springs, road trips like this give us a broader perspective of the world around us.
Trips like this help us better appreciate the diverse ecosystems, places, and people that make up this wide and wonderful world.
They remind us that our world is full of variety, otherworldly landscapes, strange towns, unfamiliar cultures, and that these differences are something that we should cherish and celebrate. Because it's those differences that make our planet such a wonderfully vibrant place to live.
Thank you very much for watching. Hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, please check out our Patreon page at patreon.com/adventure. All patrons get early access to the videos, bloopers, and commentaries. We also have tiers for getting your name in the credits, copies of the soundtrack, Patreon exclusive photos, special shoutouts we do at the end of the episode. And for our $100 patrons, we have a new bonus, which I am very excited about. We will mail you an instant photo that we take during the trip. But each $100 patron will get an exclusive photo that will be only for them. So if that excites you, please check that out. In other news, we got a new t-shirt provider, but you can check that out using the link in the description or the little shelf below this video. Another thing, at the beginning of this year, we restarted our podcast Campfire Chronicles that comes out once a month. You can find that wherever podcasts are found or in the link in the description. Finally, thank you again to all of our patrons. We really, really mean it when we say that we could not do this without them. They are the reason that these videos continue to exist. But also thank you to everyone for watching. Hope you enjoyed the video. But keep watching for the post-hike meal and the shoutouts. Thanks again for watching. We'll see you in the next one.
That's not a hard taste.
Get back on.
But for Calvary.
It's funny.
Going to be around here. These are the San Juan Mountains. And so when we came out, there's Del Norte right there. And then we drove all the way up through here. Then we cut down, and this is where we finished. Wait, don't tell me. This is the collegiate range right here. Then we cut up this way to South Park. And we took this Ford all the way back up to Denver.
So what's the second pizza?
You pass that on the mountaintop. That's fine.
Here's some teriyaki chicken. I was like, dude, why are you wasting your money on that? A good salad before pizza can be quite good.
It curbs the pizza, what do you call it? The pizza gluttony.
It curbs the urge to kill.
Yeah.
I feel like Robby, we're gonna be really wanting like some pizza leftovers tonight. Why did we let Andrew go first?
Very stretchy cheese.
The crust is very.
He's got the proper technique. You gotta fold it.
You gotta fold it, but this side is so soggy.
Yeah.
I can't even get it up to the mouth.
Hey, which one do you like?
I love supreme peppers. You got just such a good blend of flavors. Alright, so I gotta try this one out. Really classic pizza aroma.
I like Detroit style pizza a lot. Like I didn't have it that much growing up, but it is one of my favorites now.
Morale check? Morale check?
Squisky.
Huang Solo, what can I do for you?
You sold me a bill of goods. Your jungle bifurcator didn't send a single spore from Sanwar 1 to Sanwar 2.
That wasn't a chungle bifurcator, you idiot. That was a dingle duplicator.
Oh. Well, I need something to get the job done. What else have you got for me?
All right, well, how about this? This is the James Rokitsky special. You just put it into someone's data sphincter, and they'll never be the same.
Well, I like the idea of sending them to Sanwar 3, but that sounds a little messy. You have something a little cleaner.
All right, how about the Cyber Honker? Manufactured by Christian Curley Industries, super dependable. It'll make their brain go turgid in 3 seconds flat.
Okay. Well, I need them alive. Do you have something that'll keep them pliable?
Well, you might like this device. Manufactured by a now defunct company that was bought out by an even larger corporation, the Leon and Lou Corporation. Just hold it up in front of anyone's face, and let's just say they'll be quite pliable, if you catch my drift.
I like the sound of that. I'll take it. But next time, don't screw me over, Squisky. When I say I want a chungle bifurcator, don't give me the dingle dewberry.
Master Xinjian Huang, what am I supposed to be learning here?
No learning, Sean Claude Van Damme. First, relax.
Oh! Hot. It's good stuff. What is it?
Translation, Kiss of Death. Mary Sincavige's favorite.
Oh yeah. It's good stuff.
You good dancer?
The dancing?
American dance. Disco.
Oh yeah, dancing. I'm very good. Why?
I like to see you dance. Observe your balance.
Here? Really? I'm the ghost hunter, Dan Vulcans, and I take down ghosts. Last month, I took down a ghost for my clients Bryan and Aussie Yamagata. Got a big one here. Call 1-800-GHOST-HUNTER if you've got a ghost, and I'll punch the lights out of it. For an additional $20, I'll also detail and clean your carpets. It's done, Maybe Murray. You can open the valve now.
I have always loved you!
What? How are you doing that?
Because I understand it. Because she's my sister, Samoa, and she loves me. That itch, that burn. You feel how badly she wants to explode? Remember this. Remember this moment. This perfect night. You think I'm crazy? Yes, I am. Revolutions are not for the sane. Look at us. All unloved, hunted, cannon fodder. Where are you, boy? Where are you? You're here. We'll all be dead before the Republic is back, and yet, here we are. You're not with Kelsey Gudritis. You're right here, and you're ready to fight. We're the Sandwar, kid. We're the fuel. We're the thing that's ready to explode when there's too much friction in the air. Let it in. Let it in, boy. That's the freedom calling. Let it in. Let it run. Let it run wild. Let it run wild. You think I'm crazy? Hello. Hello. Is this Jackie Song's gorgeous husband? No. Good.
Wait, what?
She just wanted to let you know, through the tops of Colorado's 14ers, to the bottom of the ocean, and through the driest deserts, she will wander this world with you.
Hello?
Hello. Is this Cambry, who has just started to enjoy hiking?
Who are you? Why are you calling me?
Good. Enjoy hiking. It's lots of fun.
Stop calling me!
Hello. Do you know who Squisky is?
No!
Good. Squisky would like to remind you to adopt when you can. Let's give a voice to all the animals who don't have one.
Okay. Douglas Jackson. Jackie's home. You're gonna show the Joey and Mella boys your invitation. Then, you're gonna get out there on the mat and show them that you can hang. Okay, got that? Got that? Okay, go. It says he represents the Kitsune clan.
You don't look like a kitsune. Bryan and Sarah Kitsune were my shidoshi.
What's the holdup?
He says Bryan and Sarah Kitsune as his shidoshi.
What's the difference if Bruce Springsteen or Sue Winton is his shidoshi?
If Bryan and Sarah Kitsune is his shidoshi, then show us the dim mak. What the hell is a din mak?
Death touch.
Thanks. Ash, choose a brick.
Okay, Jackie. What about this one?
Okay.
No. Bottom one.
Oh yeah! Very good. But brick, don't hit back. Hi, Dan Vulcans, Ghost Hunter. Let me tell you about my clients, Jenna Spitzer and Matisse Vakar. They had a nasty brute of a ghost that we had to clean up. Alright, we've got another one here. Got another one here. Back to cleaning the drapes. Now, one thing you've got to be careful about, sometimes ghosts can hide in plain sight. Oh, we've got a blue ghost right here. Yeah, those are some ghosts I took care of for my client's Ren and event. A lot of people don't know this, but ghosts can come in all colors. Blue, red, pinky, inky. Some of them are named Clyde.
What's our status, Brendan? Just aboard.
Good question, Captain Gavin Ryan. It seems like there's an anomaly causing a lot of subspace interference.
I suggest we fire into the anomaly, sir.
No, John Lorenus. Perhaps there's another option. What's our status, Brendan? Just aboard.
Oh, I'm about to poop my pants. I came out of the bathroom, and Thomas and Bryan were both waiting for me. They were both like, "Oh, don't worry, we're just Robby's in there. We're waiting for him." It's all good. I came back to the table. There was 3 cell phones, keys, and this camera actively recording, sitting totally unattended.
No, it's okay. I was there. I
totally left.
I didn't know Andrew had left.
No,
I walked away and I said, Andrew, watch the stuff on the table.
I was there. If someone had come, I would have run after them. I would have chain punched them in the jaw. I would have tackled them, gone to side mount, and broken their arm. Unless they were a white belt with 2 stripes in jiu-jitsu, and then I would have gotten my kicked.